This is a quick video about half steps and whole steps. To talk about this, we'll have a picture of our keyboard again. A half step is the distance between any key and the key nearest to it. So let's look at E. A half step higher than E. Remember, higher we're going to the right and lower we're going to the left. So if here's E and we're going a half step higher, a half step is the next key higher, so F is going to be a half step higher than E. Two half steps equal a whole step. So if we go a whole step higher than E, E to F is a half step, F to F sharp is another half step, 1/2 plus 1/2 equals 1 whole. So from E to F sharp, or G flat, is a whole step. Just like in math, a half plus another half equals a whole. Two half steps equal a whole step. Let's go through some examples. From C to D. Here's C, here's D. Is this a half step or a whole step? If you go from C to C sharp, that's a half step. From C sharp to D, that's another half step. Half plus half, so that's a whole step. E to F, we did that one a second ago. E to F, there's no key in between, so E to F is a half step. B to C, there's no key in between, so that would be a half step. G to A. It doesn't matter if you're going up or if you're going down. From G to A, G to G sharp is a half step. G sharp to A is another half step. That would be a whole step. If you're going down, A to A flat is a half step. A flat to G is a half step. It's still a whole step. We'll do one more. A to B. From A to B would be a whole step. Let's look at this down here. Let's do these first ones in treble clef. Name the note first. So this is going to be F sharp. Then name a note that is 1/2 step above that F sharp. So if we go back up to our keyboard, F sharp is here. We want a half step above F sharp. It's going to be G. Number 2. The note is A. A half step above A. Here's A. We want a half step above A. A sharp. Remember, if you're going up, you're going to use sharps. If you're going down, you're going to use flats. We'll do number 3. The note listed is C. A half step higher than C. We can use this one right here. Half step higher than C. It's going to be C sharp. Let's do some examples in bass clef. The note listed is G, a half step higher than G. Here's G. A half step higher is going to be G sharp. This note right here is B flat. A half step higher than B flat. Here's B flat. A half step higher than B flat. From here to here is B. Natural. What if we do this one as a whole step? The note here is F. We want a whole step higher than F. Here's F. We want a whole step. So from F to F sharp is a half step. F sharp to G is another half step. 2 half steps equal a whole step. So from F to G is a whole step. We'll do one more. This note right here is G, low G, a whole step higher than G. Here's G. I know this is looking messy. G to G sharp is a half step. G sharp to A is another half step. So from G to A is a whole step. The thing you need to remember, a half step is the distance between any key and the closest key to it. A whole step is 2 half steps.